Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 936. My name is Christina, and on today's episode, I'm showing you the IndigoBlu FlitterGlu Kit. Today I'm showing you the IndigoBlu FlitterGlu Starter Kit. And in the kit, you get some flitter glue, you get a spatula, some hints and tips, this foam that we use to put our glue on, and then this to rub off our flakes. You get the box. Everything comes in the box, including a jar of the Mega Flakes that I have dumped into the box. And I now use that as my storage. Just going to put this aside for a moment and show you some of the stamps. IndigoBlu also makes a variety of rubber mounted on the foam stamps. This is one of the butterflies. Here we have a large butterfly. This is called Big Butterfly. Here we have a circle dot background. This is a vintage flourish. The Bare Forest one. Lollipop tree. And then you can also get sets of stamps, such as this one here, Discover Your Passion. And Nature one. And then I also have the Croco Glaze background. So of course these stamps can be used like regular stamps, or they can be used with the flitter glue. So I want to show you here, I used it on this art journaling page, and you can see how great the metallic shows up on the dark background. So we did the dragonflies and I did that crackle glaze, and it just adds a really interesting texture to your page, even just in small quantities like that. And then I did little flying things up here, and then, as I mentioned, the dragonflies. That art journal page was used in my Exploring Art Journaling 3 class, if you wanted to learn how to make it. And then I made some cards. This one here again is with that same silver flake, and so I did the background, and then I stamped using the lollipop tree stamp on top. And then this one is with the gold flake. You can get a gold and then a few different silver combinations. So that is with the big butterfly, and then again that crackle glaze around the edge. And then here is one of the flowers from the nature set, and then I just took the foam with the glue and edged around the edge to get that gold around the edge. And then we're going to use this card for our sample. So I think I'm going to start with the big butterfly stamp. This one here, big butterfly. And I'm going to get my flakes back. So what you want to do is you want to take this foam and you want to cut it in half, or not in half. It's a lot larger, the foam. I've cut it into pieces. So I just work with a small piece at a time. Then you take your glue and you want to put quite a bit of glue on there. And you take your spatula and just try and get that glue. Now this glue is a special glue formulation. It stays tacky. So once you stamp with it, it will stay tacky until you put your flakes on top of it. So there's no rush to do it. You can glue it and then go and clean your stamp if you want, and then come back and put your flakes on. So you just want to work that glue into your sponge. Okay, and then now we are going to put that glue onto our stamp. Set that aside, and I'm just going to stamp across my card. And you don't have to press too hard. I'm just making sure that it makes contact with my card. You could always put this on a block. I have a tendency just to use my hands. And then we lift it up. And what I'm going to do for now is just put water in it. And then later on I will go and wash it off. So now we take some of our flake. Actually, I'm going to get a piece of paper first. Be right back. I want to work on a piece of paper just to make the cleanup easier. So I'm going to take my flake and just brush it onto my card. And I'm just trying to make sure I cover all the sticky spots with my flake. So now I can just wipe that back into my box, and I can pick this up now and put it into my box. So you might get it on you depending if I had glue on my finger, so that's why it's sticking to me even more. And then you take this little rough piece and you use that to take off the excess. And then I can just put that back into my box. And you can see how that flake just sticks to the glue is. Even these really nice fine lines come showing through there. And even you can reuse this over and over again until you have it. And you can see there that we have this really great detailed butterfly. And then you can add the border like I did before on the other card, just by putting this glue around your edge and adding more of the flake. Or you can stamp a message, whatever you'd like to finish up the card. And that is the FlitterGlu kits from IndigoBlu. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you my latest Disney scrapbooking. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.